Hello, I'm George Gaskell. I'm with my colleague Imre Bard. We've just spent the morning finishing a paper on neurocognitive enhancement. We've been researching this area for about 3 years. And I think it's one of those topics that fits nicely into the idea of being human in a technological age. Now, there are a number of developments which really may have some quite profound implications for society, some advantageous and some maybe problematic. We're seeing developments in gene editing. Gene editing may well be able to get rid of some profoundly unpleasant diseases, but it also might lead on, for example, to designer babies. People popping down the road and saying, well, you know, I'd like someone who play the piano well and blue eyes please and blonde hair, etc., etc. So gene editing, interesting. As I say, autonomous vehicles, life extension. People are talking about the possibility in 20 or 30 years of individuals living to 110, 120 years of age. Now, interesting question is, in this country we have a bit of a problem with the National Health Service and bed blockers and this sort of thing. Who's going to fund people if they live to that age? When are they going to stop work? And so forth. So lots of exciting developments. I'm reminded as I talk to you of an event that happened to me possibly 50 years ago, and I was sitting with my great aunt, a lovely lady, and we were watching the first moon landing. My great aunt was born in 1889, and she'd seen 2 world wars and all these kind of things. And we watched the moon landing, and she said, "George, what extraordinary things people are doing these days." And talking of extraordinary things, my colleague Imre is involved in a number of projects looking at extensions to sensory apparatus. Imre, tell us a bit about that.
Yes, so one field I'm particularly interested in has to do with the idea of extending the scope of human perception and the senses. And this kind of possibility comes out of research that is trying to restore lost sensory capacities, trying to restore lost vision or lost hearing, or even things like losing your sense of taste, your sense of smell. And building on that kind of research, there is a lot of interest in trying to take those technologies and trying to use them for aims that go beyond the restoration of some lost capacity. So for example, there is a very interesting piece of technology that exists in the form of a vest. Someone puts on a vest which has an array of haptic motors at the back, and they use this to restore one's sense of hearing. So if someone has no hearing, then this vest translates auditory signals into patterns of vibrations, so a person can learn to recognize language and spoken words from this pattern of vibrations. And one interesting field, or one interesting question, is whether you can use the same technology to try to channel other kinds of data into this vest. So can you take stock market data or any kind of online data stream that is out there in the world and translate it into a direct haptic experience, so that you are tied into some online data stream through your perceptual apparatus. And that's kind of a very interesting development. And there are other interesting questions about how you can extend the scope of human sensory perception.
Great. So lots of exciting developments. If the noise on this little film isn't too good, it's because there's an exciting development down the road, and the building site always makes an enormous amount of noise.
Extends our senses.
Have a great LSE IC groups experience.